Happy Thursday. We are in Luke chapter 14, the parable of the wedding feast. Yesterday we had a slight detour when we talked about all the different ways that we keep score, and I encourage you to not do that. Perhaps yesterday you noted some ways in which you are keeping score. Our pride is very much invisible to us, but it's often really there. So I want to remind you as we look at this parable, I want to remind you that there are some big ideas that need to be shaping us. We need to be overwhelmed by how amazing God is. He's awesome and powerful and holy and beautiful and gracious and breathtaking in ways we cannot begin to grasp and comprehend. So I hope that that's shaping you. I hope also that your own brokenness, I've been harping on this all this week, but we are sinners. Our best efforts fall desperately short of being adequate. Our motivations, even our best ones, are compromised. We need to understand our brokenness, and we need to understand that we are saved by grace through faith. We need to be overwhelmed by the gospel. When that's true, like when we are overwhelmed by God and His glory and His goodness and by how we are getting what we don't deserve and how eternal life is coming our way, then giving up a parking spot, not fighting, not feeling bad because we don't like our shoes or whatever it is, it just becomes so much easier to do that. So, we are going to be looking a little bit more at the Pharisees. I talked about them yesterday and how they make it a point, seemingly, of doing the wrong thing on a pretty consistent basis. They're really wrapped up in the titles and the egos and all of those things. But tomorrow, we go in a different direction on Fridays. Campus pastors share the devotion. We'll come back to this devotion on Monday. So far what you know is that Jesus was invited to a dinner party. One of the first things that He does is creates a scene by healing a man. This gets the Pharisees and religious leaders all in a tizzy because they think He's broken some rules. He has broken their man-made rules, not God's law. He then is going to go after the seating chart and sort of challenge people on that. He's going to now go after the one person who didn't have to look at the seating chart. He's going to go after the host of the event, who is sitting at the head table because it's his party. And so that is coming for Monday. Again, I'm anxious to finish this parable, but I'm just particularly anxious for you to understand how much these parables are dangerous for us to play with because they unsettle us. And I want to pray for myself and for you that we continue to be willing to be disrupted. See you on Monday.